far, Richard. As a player, how important is this part of the schedule?
It's crucial for a lot of guys. Right now, coaches are nailing down lineups and rotations. A strong start can set you up for the rest of the season.
Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Green with a screen on Henderson to the inside. Portland grabs the miss. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Podziemski. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Out of bounds, it'll be Portland's ball. First quarter of play, a minute in. Moody defends. Here's Kamari. Henderson for three. They get the rebound. Second chance effort. That one off the back iron and out. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. I asked him what their biggest challenge would be defensively, and his quick answer was Scoot Henderson. He said Henderson's as explosive as they come. You can't let him get out on the break and control the pace. Their hope is to force Henderson to operate in the half-court offense, but Scoot may have other ideas, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's Butler, following the bucket by the Blazers. And there's Green on the assist by Butler.
A big part of his game offensively. Green fantastic at the pick-and-roll game.
Henderson outside. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Moody. Rips down the breakaway slam.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
But Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Now here's Green. Pass to Podziemski. Green, a screen. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Kamari. Defended by Podziemski. Rebounded by Green.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Pass to Curry. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Kamari. Butler covering. Three-pointer, no good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
It's stolen by Green. And he drives in. That evens the score.
You love how physical Green is willing to get, enduring the foul and finding the bottom of the bucket.
And when we talk about players who impact winning, Draymond Green is high on that list, RJ.
And the amazing thing, his career scoring average is in the single digits. Draymond does it with his passing and directing the defense and gives his teams energy.
One shot.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, BA, I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
Inside. Trailblazers keep it alive. Pass to Kamari. Henderson with it. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Green in the post. Outside Butler. Here's Podziemski. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Nice shot from Butler, making himself a threat from downtown.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. While we have a break, here were some of the top free throw shooters in the game last season. Stephen Curry, number 1.
This guy is just lights out from the line. He demonstrated that last season and really hurt teams whenever they fouled him.
Moody defends. To get back on track. The rebound by Moody. The Warriors lead by 4. Pass to Podziemski. Outside Butler. Driving to the basket. Count it. Butler's got 5 now.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Here's Kamari. Defended by Podziemski. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Golden State has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Outside Butler. Curry against Henderson. Curry's shot is off. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Trailing by 4. And he lobs it up.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. The Warriors have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Green with a screen on Henderson. Curry against Henderson. Left side Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. The shot by Podziemski, no good. Portland has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Green covering, and they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Curry passes to Green. Outside Curry. Green, a screen. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
That one returns good. This game is all even.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
The Warriors shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
He's checked in for the Warriors. Ayton, he's checked in for Portland. Anthony Simons comes in for Henderson. And so it's Golden State with it. Back to Kuminga. Butler taking his time here. Off the mark there with a three.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
He's watched by Kuminga. Pass to Kamari. From behind the arc. Knocks it down from distance. And now a three-point Portland lead.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Butler. Down low to end the run. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. And so it's Golden State with it. The Blazers making their last shot to the paint. Here's Kuminga. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
And he knocks down the first one. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Now Portland with it. They're on an 11-1 run. And down it goes. 2 points. He's got 10.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Now here's Butler. He's got 5. Pass to Kuminga. fader on the way. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
He is such a threat to score. The defense can focus too much on Butler, and he found the open man with ease.
Here's Kamari. He's watched by Kuminga. Ayton, a screen on Kuminga. Just 5 to shoot. Offline with a 3.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Butler passes to Armstrong. Outside Butler. Pass to Kuminga. Portland with a rebound. And it's the Trailblazers' ball. They're on a 13-3 run. Driving in. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Warriors trail by 6. Butler on the wing. Outside Payton. Takes the 3. Drains the triple.
When you talk wings, Butler is a top-notch passer. He has a great understanding of the game.
Pass to Ayton. Sweet little floater. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Armstrong passes to Portis. And here's Butler. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
With his reach, it's hard to get anything over DeAndre Ayton.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. That free throw misses. He's off on the second. Warriors trail by 5. Pass to post. Now Moody. Outside Payton. Now here's Kuminga. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Payton. Here's post. And Ayton pulls it down.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Simons against Payton. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Portland shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Shooting 1.
Payton with it. 8 points in his last time out. Outside Moody. There's 31 seconds left in the first. Back to Portis. Clock at 6. Outside Moody. Fires from deep. Connects from downtown. Moody's got 5.
Boom, what a crafty move. Causing the defender to pause right there.
Simons outside. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
the screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Outside Payton for three. No good on the buzzer beater. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Trailblazers leading by 5. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Portland.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Warriors trail by 5. On the court right now for Portland. Sharp and Avdia are on the wings. Then there's Anthony Simons. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Up top, Moody, guarded by Sharp. Portis, the pass to Payton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Portis. Moody from outside. And it's Portland with a rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Sharp, no good. Golden State has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Left side, Kuminga. Outside Moody. Ayton against Portis. The baseline J is on the way, and Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Simons passes to Ayton, and the shot goes. Ayton's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night. Richard, you evolved as a shooter over the course of your career. Talk about developing shooting in the NBA game.
Well, it dictates what kind of offense you can run. You don't need a bunch of good shooters, but if you've only got 1 or 2, your interior play better be strong.
To the middle. Avdia with a steal. They've got numbers. Lets it go from 11. The putback.
Assertive basketball. Ayton getting after it on the offensive glass, using his size to his advantage.
Payton against Simons. Now Payton. Down low. Stolen by Ayton. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Pass to Simons. This one for 3. Counted from distance. And it's a 12-point Portland lead.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Payton passes to Portis. Fades away and sinks a tough shot.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allows.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, look, he's going to continue to shoot it.
Now here's Simons. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Clippers. Payton against Simons. Inside. Here's Kuminga. Avdia pulls it in. Portland leading by 10. To the paint. Now here's Sharp. He's covered closely. Oh, great D that time from Portis. Kuminga finds Payton. Back to Kuminga. No good. Nice D from Avdia. The Trailblazers have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. It's hauled in by Portis.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Payton passes to Portis. Outside Moody. There's the triple. Ooh, the smooth 3 from Moody.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Simons passes to Sharp. Simons has the open look. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Simons got 5.
Yeah, such an assertive shooter. Simons has his feet planted and just hits it.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
It's time for next man. If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do. Bust and move. Sit down. Break up move. Oh yeah.
Checked in for Moody. Portland making a switch here. And now a look back at last year's top shooting teams in the NBA. Number 5, Portland.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Outside Payton. Pass to post. Blocked!
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Now here's Sharp, guarded by Payton. To the inside, here's Klingon, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
And you watch Donovan Klingon. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Graham.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, B.A. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level. Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Warriors. Green's checked in for Portis, and it's Stephen Curry in for Hield. He's perfect from the line this time.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Pass to Klingon. Outside Sharp. Henderson scanning the floor. Here's Klingon. 8 points in his last time out. Outside Payton. Here's Post. Pass to Curry. Shot clock at 5. Goes up on the wing, and the jumper is good. Green's gotten his third basket of the night.
Anytime the Warriors are getting shots like that from Draymond, it is a good thing for their team.
Green covering. It's good. 6 points for him.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Post. And here is Green. Outside Curry. Takes a three. And Klingon pulls it down.
good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
And that's good from 17 feet. And now an 11-point Trailblazer lead.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
The three from Curry. That shot is off. That makes him 0 for 5.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Portland this season.
Last year, as expected, they had very little trouble against these guys.
Checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski comes in for Payton.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
On the wing, Green. He's got 7. Henderson against Curry. Launches it. Oh, Curry from way out there.
Even a half-court shot is a good shot for Curry. That's how good of a shooter he is.
Back to Henderson. To the wing on the left. Six to shoot. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Klingon. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Golden State. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. Henderson outside. Defended by Podziemski. The 3 is up. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Curry. A 38-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn. Green with a screen on Sharp. Here's Podziemski. And Klingon pulls it down. Portland leading by 13. He's covered by Curry. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
When you talk about the best defensive players of this era, you have to talk about Draymond Green.
Golden State has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Pass to Curry. Stolen by Sharp. Here's Henderson. Oh, Green with a block. keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, "We're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see, and your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that."
No doubt, Allie. Thank you. Count it. Good.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Outside Curry. Pass to Kuminga. Outside Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. It's picked off. Takes it inside. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
The 3 from Curry. Portland with a rebound. Klingen's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Warriors trail by 17. Green finds Curry. Outside Kuminga. Outside Podziemski.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Scoot Henderson.
13 foul. At the line for the Warriors, Podziemski, taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
And the Warriors making a change here. Moody's checked in. Both good from the line that time. 1:57 left in the first half. Moody defends. Great positioning on the putback.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Warriors trail by 17. Pass to Green. We've got 1:28 left in the first half. Green, a screen to the paint. Green gets up and powers it down.
What a nice read by Green. He's got a basketball IQ off the charts. An incredible understanding of the game.
Trailblazers lead by 15. Green covering. Pass to Kamari. There's a screen. And there's the lob. Hey, great communication on the lob.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. Now here's Butler. He's got 7. Rebounded by Kamari. Kamari's got 4 rebounds now.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
With the 7-footer. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. 19-point game. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
There's the drive. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Moses Moody. Portland shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
Montgomery taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the strike. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Trailblazers up 19. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition, and we got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Golden State Warriors.
I don't see the fight. They're getting pushed around. You really see it on the glass.
They need some of that diesel energy in the paint.
They can use his size as well.
And now, moving on, a look at the players of the week deserving of the recognition. For the East, LaMelo Ball.
Well, LaMelo's been incredible. I tell you, he has been an elite scorer and passer who can single-handedly dictate the pace of the game, Shaq.
And when it comes to this award, it doesn't hurt that he got that razzle-dazzle to his game.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. So it's the Warriors now, trailing by 19. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Butler, and it's Moody in at the 3 spot. That's the Warriors 5. Green, a screen. Here's Butler, outside, Green. No good on the 3. Trailblazers lead by 19. Defended by Podziemski. There's a screen. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. He's got 13.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots.
Tell me I'm so they can buy some outfits. How about their sons a pack of Pampers, some new Jordans? Give them the game, school them on what's really important. That's how I was raised. Had me 13, fresh off the porch. But I'm wiser now, showing my young. There's other ways to get them dollars and funds. Coming down in an old school, so cool, whip like a fire. Put your ears to the speakers, I'ma show you. I paint a picture.
The Timberwolves were all business as they came through the tunnel. It's time for the NBA Live on. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. We've got Bilal Coulibaly. Also Jordan Poole out there, and it's Montgomery in at the small forward spot. Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. It's clocked. Here's Coulibaly. Edwards defending. 13 feet away. Here's Montgomery. And McDaniels with the block.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
Gobert with a screen for McDaniel. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. We got to talking about Jordan Poole and how you deal with a player like him. Coach smiled and said, we want to be as disruptive for him as possible. Anything we can do to prevent him from getting into a rhythm, we'll do it. Keeping Poole off balance is the plan here. Guys?
Thank you, David.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
This is where Gobert likes to park himself, right around the rack.
Wizards have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Montgomery. McDaniels defending. Six on the shot clock. Montgomery, the pass to Poole. Puts up a deep 3. Again, the miss by Poole.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
DiVincenzo finds Edwards. And here's Gobert. Randall from outside. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
That free throw good from Randall. Good on the second free throw. And he makes all 3.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Timeout. So timeout called here, the first for the Wizards.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
see the numbers for Anthony Edwards. Great showing for him last season. And he was also extremely dependable behind the three-point line, finishing the season among the top 20 in three-point percentage.
And clearly one of the dominant scorers we have in this league. His top 5 ranking last year puts him right there in the ranks of the elite. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. The 3 from Poole. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
He's trying to get it going offensively, but right now just 1 of 4 to start.
Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
And the Wizards with possession following the 3 by Minnesota. Here's Montgomery. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And that one, good.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it.
Pass to Coulibaly. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Poole on the wing. Defended by DiVincenzo. Back to Coulibaly. Pocket 2. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
To the inside. And Randall throws it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And Washington has possession after the basket by Minnesota. The 3 from Poole. That shot, no good.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Montgomery. Gobert with the block.
This is what Gobert is known for, his ability to swat shots away with ease.
And finished off by Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Wizards trail by 16. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Washington calls timeout.
A real G, I suppose. Do it all for the family, I suppose. But we'll see how it goes. Hope I can stop maybe, but I won't.
She see the G in me. I suppose. And I know she wanna slide with me. I suppose. I've been trying to make it get so long. Why the I'm feeling like this? They don't wanna see me win, I suppose. But no matter what, I won't quit.
I bit me now. Drip. I bit me. No more, keep up, can't stop. Ooh, singer, me. I some move, I some rock, I some move. You quick, keep up, girl. Quicker, make a dance couple times, girl. I take my picture. I bet me, pinya. Drift, If you see bigger the dance and the place get mellow. Hear me, I tell you. So me do me thing, chain do my bling. Skip me enemy, them me a little building. Camera, action, flame. When we outside, lock down your building. Bet me spin ya.
Stan, this should be a fun one. A clash at the center position.
Yeah, and Kevin, the way the game has changed, we don't see these kind of big men matchups much anymore. And so it's great to see one where two great big guys going at it, and they're going to go after each other.
And Stan, you know what you're talking about. You've had the opportunity to coach some great big men.
Oh, I have. I had Shaquille O'Neal, Dwight Howard, Andre Drummond. I seem to always have good centers.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. We've got Bilal Coulibaly. Also Jordan Poole out there. And it's Montgomery in at the 4 spot. Poole against Edwards. Now, here's Poole. Defense right on him. Clock at 6. Montgomery, the pass to Poole. Over Edwards. Poole, no good. Minnesota with the ball. Down low, here's Gobert. And good that time.
Well, given how tall and lengthy Gobert is, it makes sense why he looks to score inside. Nice bucket there.
Now, here's Poole. Turned in an outstanding game against Brooklyn. Fires for 3, and he's good on the 3 ball.
And that time, no dribbling needed for Poole to cash in.
DiVincenzo against Poole. Pass to Edwards. Over Coulibaly, and the basket by Edwards.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Now, here's Poole. Lets a floater go. Gobert with the block.
So good at finding these rejections. Gobert has all the physical tools and razor-sharp reflexes as a defender.
Count that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Randall. Last game, 26 points. Here's McDaniels. No good on the triple.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Poole against DiVincenzo. Poole, the pass to Montgomery. Fires from way outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Edwards kicks to DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. McDaniel sets a screen for Randall. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall. Washington leading now by 3. Coulibaly finds Poole. It's stolen by Randall. Here is Edwards. He's defended by Coulibaly. Here's DiVincenzo. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Minnesota shooting their first foul shots of the night here. And he makes the first. And so DiVincenzo nails both of them.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Here's Koulibaly. Edwards defending. Koulibaly with it. Still without a basket. Shot clock at 5. Here's the 3. And again, Washington no good. The Timberwolves trail. Now DiVincenzo. Randle outside. Edwards kicks to Randle. Good on the triple.
And helping the team space the floor there. Randle with so much more confidence now from the outside.
Here's Koulibaly. Edwards defending.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. With the break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard. See the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. The Timberwolves second.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Gobert, and it's blocked. Montgomery, the pass to Poole. Montgomery, Edwards defending. 6 to shoot. Here's Poole, puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Edwards. And here is McDaniel. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
With his substitution, number 8, Killington.
Randle passes to Edwards. Gobert, the screen. Edwards. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Montgomery. McDaniel's defending. Here's Montgomery, and the layup's good off the glass.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Outside Edwards. To the paint. Gobert, no good. For Washington, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. to Coulibaly. Here's Montgomery. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Now, here's McDaniels. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Coulibaly.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Here's Montgomery. Gobert with the defensive effort. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Got a piece of it. Here's Carrington. Defended by DiVincenzo. It's stolen by Randall. Into the lane. Uses both hands to slam it down.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
Here's Carrington. Defended by DiVincenzo. Inside. Here's Montgomery, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. And with a few games in the books, Greg, what's the key for coaches during this part of the season?
And Kevin, if I were a head coach, I'd be trying to nail down my best 5. NBA games are mostly decided in that final 3 or 4 minutes. So I want to know who I can trust when it matters most.
First one falls for him. Kevin Porter's checked in for Minnesota. He doesn't get the second one. Minnesota in the lead. Randall outside. 4 on the clock. Picked him clean. And here we go. Washington fast break. Here's Coulibaly. Buries the corner 3. And the Wizards lead by 2.
That fast break 3 is one of his favorite shots. He's never afraid to pull it up from deep.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Second finish. Now on the court is your Passion Fest Hype Squad. Get down and let it in. Get out there on the court of your Hype Squad. With conversation, what's the feature?
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Kevon Looney is checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. And Dillingham subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. And a switcher also for Washington. Sarge checked in. Outside Porter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Defenses try to test Porter's physicality, but he's adjusted well to it.
Washington has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. And Sarr throws it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Now, here's Porter. Outside for Randall. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Randall's got 6.
And you don't see that kind of quickness from your bigs very often. Randall with great hands there.
Pass to Sarr. The Wizards working the ball around now.
Minnesota foul. Julius Randle. First personal foul. Second team foul.
The Wizards shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. So it's Porter bringing it up now for Minnesota. They trail by 1. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
Washington with the ball, following Julius Randle's 3. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Carrington. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. They set the screen to the middle. Here's Looney. Here's Dillingham. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Now it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Here's Montgomery. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. He has 6.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Randall left side. Over Sarr. Randall no good. For Washington, they've gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Pass to Carrington. Montgomery, defended by Looney. 3-pointer. Nice D from Porter.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Clark outside. And here's Randall. Porter at the elbow. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Randall no good.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Porter. Shoots from 12. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Washington shooting 44% overall here in the first quarter. 19 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Montgomery, and he hits it to tie the game up.
Well, Coach has to be ecstatic with how that trip down the floor went. They got the shot they wanted.
Randall outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Julius Randle getting it done for Minnesota. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Porter is out there with Edwards. Then it's Kevon Looney. And it's Minot in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Porter, no luck.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Pass to Carrington. Back to George. To the inside. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. For 3, Edwards. Rebounded by the Wizards. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season. Edwards against George. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. How we have a chance. Let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. In 4th, the Timberwolves.
It was really an impressive campaign for their bigs. And honestly, I think the whole team did a great job of getting bodies on bodies and controlling that defensive backboard.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Miller's checked in. A change for the Wizards. Kispert's checked in for Smart. 5 to shoot. Here's Carrington. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Oh, here's Edwards, defended by Kispert. Down low, here's Looney, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
As he's gotten older, we've seen KPJ become a willing passer.
Outside, George. Pass to Kispert. Here's Carrington. Here's Sarr.
He innovates after sweeter cat naps. He at the funk club with the vibrate. It can kick a plan, then a crowd burst. Me, I be digging it with the bug burst. Us, we be freaking till dawn, peace and I. He gets a stranger smile, so I say hi. Who understood? Yeah, understood.